Hey y'all, it's your girl KG, also known as Miss Finesse, or KG, either or. And yeah, I'm excited because you guys are listening to the first installment of this podcast. Did you know we were doing a podcast? Bet you didn't. Oh, speaking of I'm just talking about me.
Hey y'all, it's your girl SASHALEE. I will be joining KG on this amazing podcast. I hope you guys are excited as we are because it's about to be popping.
Poppin'. But no, yeah, so yes, this is our podcast, the Not for Concentrate podcast, where whether we give you a liter, a gallon, or an ounce, everything is 100%. A.
Ooh, hey, she got it right.
I know, right? Because I did that like the first time and I forgot it. I was like, "Urgh."
Like, nah, I messed up the quote. And I'm like, it's not that
I
deep.
know, right?
But
So
it's
yeah,
cool.
y'all, this is the Not for Concentrate podcast, and you're like, you two have a podcast? Yes, we have a podcast.
Yes, we have a podcast.
So yeah, so how this podcast came to be. So basically I put an IG one day. I was like, okay, so backstory. So I have a YouTube channel. If you want to look that up, it's AllDayFinesse / YouTube or whatever. And I was like so I was like, yeah, so I like this is my YouTube channel. It's for me, I get to be creative and all that stuff, da 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 da. But then I was like, you know what? I also want to do this podcast thing. But I was like, a podcast, I feel like you should have to do it with somebody else. Like, you can't just do that by yourself. It's
You
not going to
can
be the
though.
same. You can't have nobody looking at you and there's no dialogue. Like on a camera, I can talk to the people, but on the
It's
podcast,
the same
it's
thing.
not really. It's like,
It really is. The camera's actually worse.
no, it's not, because I can see
What?
myself. I can interact with people. Trust me, it's different. So I
Okay.
was like, oh, well, I want to do a podcast with somebody. Let's see who's up for it. So I put on my Instagram one day, who wants to start a podcast with me? And nobody answered. I'm not even gonna lie. Until one day, well, 1 second, 1 hour, the girl you see here or you hear here, SASHALEE, was like, oh, I want to do it. So after many trial and error, trust me, because this is the first official
Official.
episode, but you don't know how many episodes it took to get
Yes,
here.
we've had several episodes.
Yeah,
Several. So we may or may not release those at a later date.
we'll see. Because them Jones is trash. Not even gonna lie.
Are they? No, they weren't. They were actually really cool. Seriously,
Basura.
KG? Wow, that's crazy that you feel that way.
Yeah, I didn't like him at all.
No, you didn't like, first of all, you didn't like the first one because you didn't like the way you sounded. You didn't, it wasn't because of what we were talking about or the content. It was because of
Hmm.
how you sounded and your mic was basura, mamacita. The
Okay,
second one, the second one was fine, but you were like, oh, it's too heavy. We were talking about like all types of heavy stuff. So it just
but
got real
life
too
gets you.
quick.
I didn't like the second one. I hated it worse than the first one, to be honest. I didn't like that one at
Seriously?
all. Seriously,
Wow,
at
that is
all.
crazy. You
But this is
probably,
why we had the third one. The first one,
wow.
technically,
Is this
Dio.
the third one or like the fourth or fifth one?
It's
The
the
way
third
we
one,
play.
sort
The
of,
third
kind of.
one. Third, yeah, the third one.
I think I think that the first episode when we called the third one. Oh, you would have been perfect if we still had the professional
Oh,
John 14-day trial.
saying, yes, why you trying to front on the first episode? The first episode was Gucci, but it's
Mm-mm.
cool though. We had the 14-day trial, and then we had This Is America. We had names and all
We
that, but
did.
it's cool though.
But
It's
no, the
cool
first
though.
one was supposed to be original first one. Anyway, if y'all are lucky, y'all hear these episodes that we're talking about. But let's bring it back
No,
to this
clearly,
episode
I'm
that
not.
y'all.
No, we're not gonna release it because you're just gonna come up here and say it's basura. First of all, you never even said that to me, but you're gonna say that to the world. It's cool though.
I said I didn't like them.
You never told me that.
I
You
did.
told
That's
me
why we didn't release them.
you told me you didn't like the quality, the sound of the first one. The second one you said it was because it was too heavy. Like as far as
Okay,
what we were talking
that means
about.
they're both trash. Either way, they're trash.
That doesn't mean they're trash. Okay, KG. How you be like, this is a very bad way to start out our podcast. Like what are we
This
arguing? What are we in a relationship?
you would
What are we,
think.
a couple?
This is how y'all know it's real. Like, we don't sugarcoat nothing. We don't,
That
try to make it seem
funny.
all gravy when it's not. This is the real deal.
It's cool. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. So let's get into.
We're here.
So
We're
if you're
here.
lucky, maybe on like a anniversary, we'll release those episodes. Maybe.
Okay. Yes, maybe. So we're here, regardless of how we got here. We're here.
Eggs. Okay. Okay. Bring it back
Wanna-
home.
Do you want to tell the people how and when we met, or is that something you want to
Sure.
save? Yeah, you want
Yeah.
to tell the
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
how? All right, yeah, you
So
can tell them that.
we met in college. Shout out to the.
10 years ago.
Okay, you can shut your mouth because I wasn't finished.
35 years ago.
God Almighty, I can't believe it's been 10 years.
And count them. Uno, dos,
10,
tres, all the way to 10.
all the way to
Yeah,
10. So yeah, so circa 2008,
that is wild. August like 21st or
we started
something.
college August 22nd as it was moving day.
Oh yeah, I was close. I was really
Yep,
close.
August
August
22nd was
22nd,
moving day.
beautiful day. Had a bob popping, was a little slimmer.
I had some crusty, rusty micro braids.
You're bugging. I had the fresh weave from White Plains Road, 220. What was Heather? I think she was on 225th at the time. Anyhow, yeah, my joint was fresh. I was feeling myself. I was like, I'm here. Del Steak was good.
I was like, no. Because first of all, I had to move into the second floor of Laws, RIP
Oh,
Laws. They tore that
oh,
joint down. They're building it back up, but they tore down
yeah.
the original Laws Hall. My mom stayed in Laws Hall.
Are you
Same
serious?
room as me, yep.
No, you're
I'm
lying.
not lying. She said that when
I never knew that. She made that shit up.
maybe. But she did stay in Laws when she went there. She went there
Oh,
for a
that's
year.
really dope. That's actually really dope. All right, so let's bring it back. So obviously like we said, we met from college. We met in
Hmm.
college, Delaware State
We
University.
lived
Shout out to
together.
the
Hey,
Hornets,
shout out to the Hornets. Hey,
Delaware all day,
we rep the
every
D.
day.
D. D. We
Hey,
rep the
we rep the
S.
S, S,
S.
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 We
We
rep
rep
the
the
U,
U.
A,
U.
U,
U.
U.
We repping
We rep the
D.
D,
S.
S,
U.
U. Hit it. Oh.
Oh. So yeah,
You
as
got
you know,
come
we
on.
got pride. HBCU all
Yes.
day.
HBCU all day, Del State all day. I saw like I was at work and a parent came and she had on a Del State shirt and I was super hyped. I'm like, you went to Del State? And she was mad nonchalant about it. Like, yeah. And I'm like, you're a Hornet. And she was like, yeah. She was like, oh, but I didn't graduate. I'm like, girl, once a Hornet, always a Hornet. What you mean, though? I was so excited. And like she started 2009. I was like, oh my God, we were there at the same time. It was like weird. But anyhow,
Yeah, my neighbor
moving forward.
across the parking lot, she has a Dell State alumni in her car, but I've never spoken to her because I don't want to
Oh,
be like, because like she looks older than me, so I doubt we went to
that's even
school.
better. So she knows like how it was like back in the day. Even better.
Maybe I'll speak to her
One
one day.
day.
I'm trying to get some Dell State Perry for my car, so she'll see my car and be like, "You want to?" And then she can start the conversation.
Wow, you want the old head to come to you? All right, KG.
Okay, but yes, so we met in Laws Hall on the first floor. Well, she lived on the first floor. I lived on the second floor. And
Mhm.
how we like specifically met, I couldn't even tell you. Maybe you know what? You know where it was? It was at the front desk.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I, to be honest, like I don't remember the first time I actually met you, like the exact time.
Yeah.
I just remember like you being in Heidelberg's room.
Mm-hmm. I
So
think the first
I
time I
remember
spoke to you was at the front desk, but that wasn't the first time we was like friends. But I think the first time I actually ever spoke to you was at the front desk.
that was like the little hub, like the meeting point. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
there, swarm around whoever the RA was on duty.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a lot of
Whether it
sense.
was Dunny, whether it
Hey,
was Scotty,
hey.
some stupid hoes that lived in our building, whatever. But shout out to them.
Whoa, no.
Actually, you know what? Shout out to
No, take
Whitley.
that ish
I
back.
loved Whitley.
Shout out to my RA. Shout out to all the RAs out here. They was doing it, looking after us. We was wilding out, and they was looking after
I
us. So
don't
don't
think
act
we
like
were
that
rolling out.
because the next year we became RAs.
Yeah,
So
but
we
I
don't
was
want your old residents to talk about you like, oh, that
if
hoe,
I was
my
that bad
RA.
of a RA, then they can. Like
But I didn't have a bad RA experience. I actually loved my RA. She was really cool.
the RAs that I
Um,
mentioned, I loved Whitley. She was on the
okay.
third floor.
Well, you weren't on the first floor, so
I wasn't. I
yeah.
was a first floor. beneficiary. I got the privileges of the first floor. But like, cause when they locked, remember when they locked walls down internally and we couldn't go to different floors?
Why did they do that?
Because of what happened in the third floor.
The vandalism?
Yes, yeah, whoever did that.
Yo, so there was like some people, we don't know
Somebody
who,
don't never knew to this day.
they like vandalized the third floor was it the third floor?
Yeah, it was the third floor
Yeah, they vandalized
bathroom.
the third floor bathroom. They put like ketchup and
It was
like
insane. I saw
like
photos.
crazy stuff, and so they shut the building down
Yeah, like 2 weeks
and
before homecoming.
shut the building down, and we couldn't even visit each
Each other's
other's room.
floor. So
We
the
were
first
on
floor was
lockdown. No, it was the floor. It was rooms too. Was it rooms or just floors?
just floors.
I really felt like it was room, like we was on solitary confinement. Like I felt like I couldn't
Mm-mm.
go anywhere.
It was just floors.
It
But the
was
first floor, like
floors.
y'all were like the not even stuck up, but y'all were so privileged. One because y'all were on the bottom, like y'all could come
Not
in, go up a
privileged.
little bit of stairs. There's your rooms. But then y'all
Right.
only had one side. Every other floor had two sides. So it was like the second
Yeah.
floor was the second floor
That's
left side, the second floor right
mhm.
side,
And
third floor left side, third floor right side. But y'all only had y'all little side, y'all wing.
yeah, which is why I feel like we were like so tight knit.
That's why, because y'all
Really,
were like a little
because
gangsters.
all we had, we weren't gangster one, we was regular, but it was that we were the only we just had each other, so it was just like there was no one else to turn to. We just had each other on that wing,
Who
so
can I
it was
run
perfect.
to? Now y'all was some thugs, but I loved it. I was a thug too. I was thug
Perfect.
adjacent.
It was perfect. It was like meant to be,
Hmm.
and we are all really good friends.
Shout out to the dirty girls one time.
Hey, one time for the one time,
Hey,
two time for the two time,
hey, hey, hey,
hey. Where your shoulders at?
hey,
Where your
hey.
shoulders at? No, but yeah, shout out to all our friends. We love you.
Y'all
Yo,
gonna get them an
speaking of that,
episode
they're
one
gonna
day.
be like, oh, absolutely,
Oh my
turned
gosh, that episode's gonna be
up.
lit.
That episode's gonna be so turned up. They're gonna be like, so can you just have them all the time? Great.
No,
Um,
no, you're gonna be like, so we don't want y'all. Put them on.
yeah, yeah, you guys are trash. Just add
Just
the
add
other
all them, and
girls.
you'll be fine.
Yeah. But when they find out that we have a podcast, they're gonna be like, so what?
Yeah, because we didn't tell
And
them.
it's just like, which rock did you take Sasha from under in
Seriously,
order for her to do this?
they're
They're gonna be
gonna be so
tight.
mad.
They're gonna be tight. But what I can say is, guys, I'm ever changing and evolving. So don't judge me from yesterday. Okay? Eternity.
Yesterday, all my
If you
problems
if
were
you knew
so.
me last week, you won't know me, Segna.
No, but she's serious. If you can get Sasha to reply to you, Sasha's like
All
a
right,
light
don't
skinned
we're
celebrity.
not
Never
doing this. This
replies.
is what we're not doing. I'm gonna pause you right there. Yes.
When I'm telling the truth, you're gonna pause me.
I'm gonna pause you right there because
When I'm speaking facts, you're gonna pause me.
that's what we're not doing.
I mean, but you're working on it. It's fine. It's just that your
No,
reply button be broke sometimes. Most
I'm gonna stop
times.
you there.
All
That's
the
it.
time.
We not gonna go there. That's it. I love you. That's it. Next. So about I don't know.
Woo! Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's how we met, guys.
Yeah.
Um, and we've been friends ever since. Like we've been through, so much. You know what was funny? What we've been through? Natural disasters. Like I was thinking about this the other day. At Del State, there was like 2 hurricanes, 3
Oh, yeah.
snowstorms,
In a hurricane,
a
so
whole earthquake.
one of the hurricanes was a joke because we didn't really catch it
Sandy.
like
Well,
yeah,
we didn't catch it like that.
we didn't catch it like that. We were
Yeah.
like dancing in the rain, acting crazy. Heidelberg had no shoes on. Like it was just
It was Brandy and Chanel in the rain
yes,
twerking like
chilling. So,
it's
but yeah, you're right. We
such.
did
It was like
overcome a lot
you're gonna
together.
die. They're gonna die, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So from 2008 to like roughly everybody left around the same.
2013. Mm,
Yeah,
majority of people left in 2013.
around the same time. Yeah. So, but we had some really good years.
We did.
To be honest, We had
We
some really wonderful
had, and the thing
years.
is about when we was in college, like we had to make our own fun. Like we had,
Did we?
I have,
We
and
actually did. And shout out to KG for having. So we used to call. It used to be a running joke that Christina was our video chick because, like, literally, she would always have her camera like ready. Like, what are we doing? Camera out. What are we not doing? Camera out. Oh, we going to the like. Not, we could be doing nothing. Camera out. Going to events. Camera out. Like KG was always ready.
I broke so many
She
stories on Delkin.
she did.
Let
She
it
really
be
did. She
known,
really did. She was like the original like video
person
chick,
at Del State,
video like everything. Like she brought you like the first like
classics.
yes, events, like
Yes,
great footage, great freaking commentary. Like that yeah.
like no, but
Like
seriously,
her videos were very entertaining and yeah, we loved her for it.
seriously, like nowadays, I feel like everybody, of course, everybody evolves. Cameras are like fascinating on phones now. Now they
Oh
got the high
yeah.
tech equipment. I really
Oh
brought
yeah.
you raw footage of
Yes,
stuff,
yes, yes,
unedited,
yes,
unmixed. It was great.
yes, yes.
But from laws and stuff, I have so many videos of us from like freshman year, and it's crazy to think that it was 10 years ago. Because I'm looking at these videos and it feels like it was
That is
yesterday.
crazy. That's crazy. I don't know which video. I think you sent because I be scrolling through the like videos or whatever you put in the chat.
Hmm.
One of the videos I think it was like we were like dancing in the snow. We were having like a snow
Yes, the
fight, and
snowstorm.
it was
Because
so
Tempest
much
never seen
fun.
snow before.
It was so much fun. We were like dancing in the snow and just like
Had a
being
snowball
like
fight by
had snowball
Jenkins.
fight, just being like kids and just like enjoying each other's company
When
without like
Obama won presidency the first
when Obama
time.
presidency. Like, oh yeah,
You had,
campus.
yo, that story, that's going to be a new story,
If
a
you
whole
was
nother
at Dell
story.
State in
Because you
2008 at
just
the
touched down.
election,
Oh my
oh
God.
my God,
That
who
story is
right?
amazing.
Son, I was so hyped. Like I just got off the little China bus. I was like, son, I gotta make it back to my campus before they announce who's the
Hmm.
president. Like I like
I remember
literally.
that day like it was yesterday. I remember how me and Temp were the only ones who had faith because, was it McCain? I don't even know who was running. It was John McCain, right? Running against him.
Yeah.
The
Hmm.
loser. Um, he was like up for like the longest time because the West Coast results hadn't come. It was just crazy and it was like heart wrenching. And then I remember, it was just a lot.
It was amazing.
That'll be a whole
It was
nother segment.
amazing.
It
And the
was,
fact we like ran outside. We was screaming, running all over the
and I was
building,
a
ran
scholar
outside.
because I definitely came inside to finish a paper. Or everybody went to
Oh,
the villain
you didn't go.
stuff.
You didn't go to the Ville?
Nope, I had to
Oh,
finish my
you're
paper.
bugging. Good job. Because the Ville was turned
I
up.
regret that. If I could go
It was
back, I wouldn't finish my
yo, Kate,
paper.
if you have finished footage from the Ville, oh my God, we'll love you for life. The Ville was turned up. Like everybody was out the windows. Like people, like everybody was in the circle, the immediate circle.
Mm-hmm.
Then people were like out the windows, and it was just crazy. And then somebody just dropped the song like "My President is Black, my ancestors." Everybody just it was crazy. It was absolutely insane.
Man,
I'm so mad
good
you weren't there.
times. That's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah, if I could go back, I would go back and go to the Ville.
yeah, the Ville
So
was
much happened, yo. I remember when I ran downstairs in my freaking nightgown because Evers came over. The tower was about to go ham on them Dover locals. Remember that? All you see is like a crowd of people from Evers
oh
come.
no.
Oh, you know what you missed, Sasha? It's not that. When Abube had his
I was
you were
sick.
sick, yo. When I tell you that was
I
and
was
I
so
mean that was
sick.
the best
They
day
had
I have ever
right.
had at Dell State.
That is so crazy. I was dead sick. Like I don't know if I had like a fever or like, but you know who came to check on me? Cause y'all motherfuckers ain't real. Excuse my language again. Y'all just left me. I was like, "Oh, you sick? All right, well, feel better. Bye." We going to the parade. I'm like, "Wait, going to the movement parade."
The
Jermaine, I think, was
movement.
the only person who came to check on me.
Oh, shout out to
So
Jermaine.
yeah, I'm like, "Oh, Jeff Money." You know what I'm saying? But everybody left me, and I was on my deathbed. But it's cool though.
All right. You were just a little ill. But I mean, that was
No,
my greatest day of
I
freshman
had to be
year.
really ill not to go outside. Like, come on, like not to go outside on the best
I think
day.
Paula called you. You answered. You said you still didn't, you was like sleep.
Yeah,
So
but
we
you
did
had
check
good.
on you
I didn't
technically.
miss it. that much because you had footage. Because
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
but that was the
we had
greatest day of my freshman year. I said of all my Del State, but not all of my Del State. Of
really
freshman year, that was the greatest day because it was like no wrong. Like it was just lit from
just
the
amazing.
time we went out there to the time we. It was like they played go go, nothing bad happened. Now you know.
Wow, that's amazing.
It was
I
like
can't
it
wait
was
to
just
point.
it was so much fun. I can feel how it felt to be there.
Oh, that's amazing.
You would have loved
Del
it.
State. No, yeah, Del State has some. Well, we had some really good
And they
moments
left
at
us
Del
out there
State.
like no, the cops didn't bug us. We was out there for like a good 4 or 5 in the morning.
What?
Yeah, we was out there for quite a
Oh,
bit of
y'all
time.
was out there chilling. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I was inside dying, but it's cool though. No,
But yeah,
that's cool though. Yeah, Del State has some really good moments.
because you had to
Like,
make them like because where our school
yes.
is, it's well now it's on the come up, but still it's not by a there's we're one of two major colleges in Delaware. You got the HBCUS, then you got the PWIUD, and
Hmm.
UD is like actually in a city, so they have like they
Like
can
a
go to
college
Wilm
little town.
the
Like,
town is the
yeah,
college. Like they
yeah,
can go to
yeah.
Wilmington, they can go to Philly right there, whatever. Us, however, we're like smack dunk in nowhere. Like the Dover Mall, boom, everybody go there. Like
Right.
it was, but it
Oh, we
made
have the casino.
we do,
We have the
and the
mall, the casino,
racetrack.
and the racetrack. Chill.
Hmm.
Don't even sleep on Dover because we got some things. Okay. So it was
And
okay.
it's actually a little lit now because they're getting more things. But at the
Yo, you
time,
know what's crazy?
what?
Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You said it's
But
lit now.
yeah, it's lit now a little bit more. But it's like that's why Del State people are so close because we had no choice but to be. Like we had no.
Hmm.
It was only 3,000 of us,
Right.
thirty
It
five
wasn't
hundred,
that
something like
many
that.
people to branch out to. I mean, you
It
had like
wasn't
Wesley, but it was like four people that went to that school. So it
four
was like, who
four
are we
black
talking
folks who would
to?
come to Del State all the time.
It was like, who are
And
we
it's
even hanging
like
out
the
with?
majority of us came from like Massachusetts to Virginia was the span of Del State. So it wasn't like people were spread out from all over. Most likely you may know somebody like that's why like even now if you, Del State like we really do ride for each other because it's like
Beautiful.
it's amazing.
Beautiful. And I'm glad that it's like a small campus
Mhm.
in the sense where like I don't know what the population is now,
It's like
but like
3,500.
yeah, but I know like when we were there it didn't I don't think it went past like 4,500 students, like
Mhm.
including the commuters.
Yeah.
But like the fact that it's that small of a number is
And
that
it's
you can
a
still be intimate.
HBCU. Like
Yeah.
for
Like
me,
I
I
don't like
came from a
like 50
majority white
50,000
school.
kids, 15,000. It's just like, what? How you
No.
make friends? Like, how do you actually get around and like,
Professors know you on your first name. Like professors actually know you. Like
yeah,
all my professors,
yes,
I had to say
you
professors my
know
whole
your
entire college career.
advisor, yeah, you know your advisor. You can actually like pop up
You
at
know your
their.
dean. You know other people's deans because y'all in the same building. Hey, shout out to who was our African American studies teacher, the class we always fell asleep in.
No, the Miss Nelson.
Yes, shout out to her because she would literally let us sleep and not
Chill.
bug
Why
us.
would you promote that we were sleeping in class?
Look here, when you
It's not
have a
okay.
class twice a week from 7 p.m. Wait, was it from 4 to
It was
7?
not. It was from 4 to 7. And I was actually, yeah, it was from 4 to 7 because I remember I used to leave work from the bookstore and run to
You in this
class
daggone
just to take
bookstore.
a nap. Because I would, like, that was the crazy, I feel like it was on a Wednesday, those stupid
It
long classes.
was. It was a
Because
long
I would go to
class.
work, I would go to work from 7 to like 4. And then we had class from like 4:30 to 7 or something like that. Then I would have like
That's
RA
duty.
duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, from like 8 to fucking 12. Excuse my language. But like, I'm like, yo, what was I? What marathon was I trying to run? Like, baby girl, sit down.
And I think I just would go to class between 4 and 7. But when you're in a room, we're in a room with no windows because it was in the middle of the EH. No windows, heat kicking out. It's
Oh my
four to
god.
seven, so that means we don't see no sunlight. It's just, and she had this very very high
And
pitched
then,
voice, like,
I was like, and then she would speak like this.
and then the Buffalo Soldiers, like you were bound to go to sleep, and I had no shame. I would smooth
She'd
skip
be
my
like, Phyllis, sweetie.
like, bitch. What did you talk about? So yeah, we would be not, and I have no shame. But you know what? Pass the class, flying colors. I think I got an A minus or A, some type of A in that class.
I think
Boom.
I gotta see in that joint. But
But you passed, did you not?
yo, it's crazy. Yeah, I did. Because you know what's crazy? When I
C's
first
get
started
degrees.
school, listen, that was my motto my last like 2.5 semesters. In the very beginning, I remember I cried when I like had to like withdraw from a class. When I got
Mm-hmm.
my first W, I cried like, oh my God, called my
Mm-hmm.
mom, was crying like a weirdo. And then when I got my first C, I cried like, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? Like I'm just like, like in distraught.
Mm-hmm.
But what, baby? My second senior year, C's get degrees. Okay.
C's get degrees in
Yes.
undergrad.
So I had to take I had an extra semester my senior year, and I
Girl,
was
I had
like,
an
yeah,
extra
just get
year
me
because
out
I
of
switched
here.
my
Yeah, I
major.
just had an extra semester.
But my
But
last
yeah, I switched
semester
my
was
major too.
cool because I literally had what? I think I had 2 classes, and one of the classes I already passed already. I had to take it again.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
my
was
senior
like,
year in 2000, and I was mad because I was a music ed major, and I switched to music
mm,
performance. So I was like, well, I'm still gonna graduate on time because I still have majority of courses. I'm actually getting less work because I don't have my education side anymore. Girl, they gave
mm,
me some fluff ass classes. I was like, girl, y'all are y'all serious? And
girl,
the thing is, I couldn't take them until the spring, so it wasn't that
yeah, that's how
I
they be
couldn't
saying.
graduate on because I could have graduated on time in
I could have
fall
graduated on time.
2012,
That's what they all
but
say.
I had to take them spring 2013. But God knew what He was doing because it worked out in my favor. Okay,
Hey.
oh, okay.
What the heck did your bird die?
Yeah, that bird it took a L. It fell. It flew
Oh
away.
my God. But yes, everything worked out for a reason. So, all that to say is we met in school. We met at
Yes,
Delaware State University and we've been
kicking it ever
friends for
since.
10 years. That sounds crazy that we can actually say that. We've been friends for 10 years.
People
And
had
just to put it out
babies.
there, I really, 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 even though we were arguing when we first got on the podcast,
Mm-hmm.
I really love
Well, we are
Christine.
just like a.
I love. We had a little disagreement, but we don't do that often.
We
So it's
don't.
like,
I can remember one
oh,
time and one time only. We had a full fledged
had a
argument
full argument. I think it was
in
your 21st
undergrad.
birthday.
No, no, no. It wasn't then. It was when we were leaving someplace and your purse was on the ground. You was like, pick up my purse. I was like, no, you pick up your purse. And he was like, no, I gotta pee. We were leaving the yards. We were going back to
No,
Towers.
I think you dropped it or something.
I put it down. I had to do something. I
Yeah,
put it down.
you put my bag on the
But I
floor.
had
So
to
pick
do
up my
something. And
bag.
you were like,
Yeah, no,
pick up
pick
my
up my
bag.
bag.
I was
And I
like,
still feel the same way. Pick up my bag.
you
Like,
can
why
pick
would
up
you
your
put
bag. Like, you
my?
put an
But how do you
attitude.
put somebody's purse, like their
Because
purse,
I had to do
on the
something with my
floor?
hands.
Yeah, no, you're gonna pick
First
my
off, why
bag up,
didn't you
and I
have your
still feel the
purse?
same way. I don't know, but that's besides the
No,
point. I
it's
don't
not.
know.
If you didn't like, that's why I was like. First off, that's why I was so like. First off, I'm carrying your purse,
I
being
can't
nice in the
remember.
first
I don't
place.
even, I don't know why you have my purse. You might have
Don't
had to
know
get something
either.
from it. I don't know why you have my purse, but even so, give it to me. I'm probably not too far from you, but you put it on the floor. I personally, obviously back then felt like it was disrespectful, and I will still feel like it's
Yeah, like you
disrespectful
almost
to
pissed yourself. Like it was
because like you
cold, and that's
guys.
the only reason why I picked that shit up. I
Nope.
was like, but if
We
it
probably
was
were
like
still
nice
standing there
out,
both very stubborn, like, no, I'm not leaving.
you
No, pick it up.
know,
Like
and we
mad
stayed out there
Courtney.
for a good 20 minutes. Like
Oh my God.
not even being exaggerated. We stood out there for like a good 20 minutes because
Serious?
I had to get cold. Like it wasn't cold. I
That
wasn't
is
cold
ridiculous.
when we
We
were
gotta
originally
do that.
walking.
I thought it was when your 21st birthday. I thought
No,
we had
that's
an
when you
argument
got into an
then.
argument with Brandy.
Ooh, you putting out names out
That
there.
story gonna be told eventually anyway. Shoot, she don't care.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was with you. Okay, but
Mm-mm.
yeah, so you just messed it up. I was just telling the people how
You ain't
much
dropping governments. We
I
no, don't drop
love
governments. Just say Christina.
you. Just how much I love you and appreciate you as a
Yeah, I love
friend and
Sasha Lee.
person. And obviously, like, I haven't been like the closest friend for the past couple of years. Like, I fell off, but just know that the love is still there. And if you need a
Lee
kidney
Lee,
dog,
do you
I
love
got
me?
you.
Are you riding? Said you'll
Hey,
never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want
I
ya
want you.
and I need
I
ya.
need you.
And I'm
Hey.
down for you always, Lee
Oh,
Ling. Do you love me? Are you riding? Stupid ass song.
that was cute. I'll show you how to
But yeah,
network.
guys. So this is our first podcast, and just a little intro about
Yeah.
us,
Mhm.
and an intro about how we met. And
Yeah.
yeah, I can't wait to just bring y'all more content. So yeah, what day do you want to upload? Like what day, we'll figure it out. But
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a conversation offline, but okay.
yeah. So look out for weekly podcasts from us.
Hmm.
And we'll talk about everything. Like I said, whether it's a gallon, whether it's a liter or an ounce, everything we say is 100% authentic. Oh yeah, so you can follow me, of course, social media, all of that. You can follow me on Twitter, IG at Miss Finesse 247, MSFINESSE 247. You can follow me on the Snap at KG the OG. Or like I said, you can hit me up on my YouTube channel. You can go to YouTube and type in All Day Finesse. ALLDAYFINESSE, no spaces.
Awesome. If you you don't have to buy any, like, you do not have to follow me. Trust and believe, you do not have to follow me. But if you want to, my Instagram is truly natural. So it's TRULEE_natural. But again, you do not have to follow me. No pressure. I'm fine.
And then eventually we're going to have the Not for Concentrate IG and the email. We don't have that yet. So if you look that up, you won't find it. But yeah, yo, we're about to sign off. This has been a great first podcast.
Yes. Air
And I
quotes.
think we should still title this The First Floor.
That's fine.
First Floor 3.0.
I'm with it.
So yeah, y'all be blessed. Buy the best. Don't stress.
I can't.
And say it with your chest.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay, cool. All
All right, bye,
right, y'all.
y'all.
Thank you for listening.
Yes,
Bye.
thank you for listening. Bye.